Americans in their 50s and 60s drop $150 every June on marigolds and citronella plants. Mosquitoes keep biting anyway, and the gap is not the garden, it is the information. These 16 plants separate what your great-grandmother actually crushed and burned from what the nursery industry quietly replaced it with. Before plant number 1, drop your state right now, because your USDA zone completely changes. Which of these performs best for you? Find yours and pay attention. And the one at number 13, serious growers kept it to themselves and their closest neighbors for 3 generations. Here is what most miss. Plant number 1, catnip. American families have paid $25 per bottle for DEET spray every June, while this $8 perennial contains the same core repellent mechanism, plant-derived, compounding every single season without another purchase. Soft gray-green mounds with delicate purple spikes rise in late spring, the kind of plant 3 generations of American grandmothers grew without ever explaining why. Zones 3 through 9, full sun, well-drained soil. Nepentalic tone, the compound in catnip, activates the same olfactory block in mosquitoes as DEET, confirmed by scientific reports. In 2024, one $8 plant replaces $25 per bottle of spray and returns every spring across zones 3 through 9 without replanting. Most American growers who try catnip rub whole leaves directly on skin. The oil concentration from that method is too low to matter. That single mistake costs them the entire season, still buying $25 DEET bottles, while the working plant sits 3 feet away untouched. Crush the leaves, press them against exposed skin. That is the only method that delivers the nepenthalactone concentration your body actually needs. Plant number 2 has the highest citronella concentration of any temperate herb on this list, and most American growers walk past it every single week without knowing what they are ignoring. Drop your state below. Your zone changes everything about which of these you plant first. And somewhere in this video is the story of a retired homeowner in Ohio who sprayed DEET every June evening, while 2 working plants grew ignored at the edge of her yard. That story is coming. Keep watching. Plant number 2, lemon balm. While Americans spend $15 to $18 every summer on citronella candles that fill the air with scent and deliver almost nothing, this $5 herb carries citronella at up to 38% concentration, the highest of any cold, hardy, temperate plant on this entire list. Bright lime. Green leaves with a sharp lemon hit the moment you brush them. The kind of plant colonial American kitchen gardens never went a single summer without zones 3 through 7, partial to full sun, moist well, drained soil. Lemon balm carries citronella at up to 38% leaf concentration, the highest compound density of any temperate herb in zones 3 through 7, confirmed across multiple university extension profiles. One $5 plant replaces $15 to $18 spent every summer on citronella candles that disperse scent into open air without delivering measurable protection. Most American growers plant lemon balm once, never crush a single leaf, and wonder why mosquitoes ignore it entirely. Passive planting delivers 0 protection with this herb. That single mistake costs 1 full summer of biting and another $18 candle purchase. That changes nothing. Crush the leaves hard between your palms and press directly onto exposed skin, the only method that releases what lemon balm actually holds. Plant number 3 delivers up to 8 hours of protection when its oil is applied, the longest window on this entire list, and most growers drop your zone below. It changes exactly where this next plant works and where it fails completely. Plant number 3, lavender. Every garden center in America sells it as a border plant and a fragrance flower, while its linalool compound delivers up to 8 hours of documented mosquito protection, the longest window of any plant on this list, when the oil is properly applied. Iconic silver. Green stems crowned with dense purple spikes in midsummer. the plant that defined every serious American grandmother's garden border from Virginia to Oregon zones 5 through 8. Full sun, dry, well-drained soil. Lavender's linalool compound delivers up to 8 hours of documented protection when applied directly, longer than any other plant on this list. Confirmed across multiple university extension sources. One $8 plant returns every spring across zones 5 through 8, replacing a $20 lavender spray bottle that delivers a fraction of the oil concentration a fresh crushed stem holds. Most American growers plant lavender in partial shade. That single decision drops the plant's oil concentration by 60%, stripping its entire repellent value before summer even begins. That mistake costs one full season of protection and another $20 spray purchase that never needed to happen. Full sun only. That is the non-negotiable condition that keeps lavender's linalool where it needs to be for real protection. Plant number 4 looks almost identical. Same compound family, same zone 3 through 8 hardiness, but extension sources confirm it is less invasive and delivers the same repellent mechanism with stronger garden performance. Have you ever grown catmint directly in your garden border, not in a pot? Drop it below. Plant number 4, catmint. Where lavender struggles in heavy soil and cold, wet springs, this $7 perennial pushes through zones 3 to 8 with the same nepentolactone compound family, less invasive, lower maintenance, and harder to kill through a bad season. Dense violet, blue spikes cascade over silver, green mounds from late spring straight through summer, the kind of border plant serious American growers have quietly divided and replanted for decades without explaining why. Zones 3 through 8, full sun, average well-drained soil. Catmint carries the same nepentolactone compound family as catnip, but performs more consistently across zones 3 through 8, confirmed by university extension sources, as less invasive with equal repellent mechanism. One $7 plant returns every spring without replanting. A permanent perennial investment that divides freely and expands your repellent border every single season. Most American growers confuse catmint with catnip, entirely different species, different growth habits, same core compound, and plant the wrong one for their zone and soil type. That confusion costs one full season of establishment and another round of replacement purchases that never needed to happen. Plant catmint at the edge of any seeding area where leaves get brushed naturally. That contact activates the compound every time. Plant number 5 carries beta-caryophyllene and eucalyptol, a 2-compound combination confirmed to repel Anopheles mosquitoes for over 300 minutes in extract form. Plant number 5, lantana. Most American gardeners grow this for its multicolor flower clusters, while its leaves carry beta-caryophyllene and eucalyptol, confirmed by Edwin et al. 2013 to repel Anopheles mosquitoes for over 300 minutes in extract form. Tight clusters of orange, yellow, and pink blooms above dark aromatic leaves. A plant earning its place for reasons the nursery tag never once mentions. Zones 8 through 11 perennial, annual in zones 3 through 7. Full sun, well-drained soil. Beta-caryophyllene and eucalyptal and lantana leaves deliver over 300 minutes of Anopheles repellency in extract form, confirmed in peer-reviewed research and absent from every nursery label in America. One $6 lantana plant used as a seasonal annual in cold zones replaces a full summer's spray budget when leaves are crushed near any outdoor seating area. Most American growers treat lantana purely as ornamental, never crushing a single leaf near where they actually sit, and the compound never activates once. That mistake cost the entire summer protection window and another season of spray purchases that a $6 plant already covered. Position lantana within arm's reach of any seating area and crush the leaves before sitting. That single habit is the difference between decoration and real protection. Plant number 6 is the one the nursery industry quietly replaced with a lookalike geranium, the real Citronella source American grandmothers knew before the candle industry buried it entirely. Plant number 6, Citronella grass. Every candle, every spray, Every Citronella product on the American market traces its active compound back to this single grass. Not the geranium the nursery sold you. This plant. Blue-green arching blades rise in thick clumps to 5 feet by midsummer. The plant that stopped mosquito seasons on American farmsteads long before the candle industry bottled it. Zones 10 through 12 perennial, annual or container in zones 3 through 9, full sun, moist well, drained soil. Citronella grass is the verified source of Citronella volatile oil, confirmed by Watson et al., and recognized by the USDA, while the geranium sold beside it in every American nursery contains less than 0.09% of the same compound. One established clump divides every season, producing years of free oil extraction against $12 to $15 spent per Citronella candle that disperses scent without delivering contact protection. Most American growers buy Pelargonium geranium believing it is Citronella grass. The nursery label says mosquito plant. The compound profile says otherwise entirely. That single purchase mistake costs one full summer of zero protection and $10 spent on the wrong plant. Crush the blades between both palms and apply directly. The only method that delivers what every candle has been trying to replicate for decades. Plant number 7 is the closest thing on this list to passive protection. Its headspace volatiles achieve 90 minutes of repellency without a single leaf crushed, confirmed by peer-reviewed research in 2023. Plant number 7, African basil. Every other plant on this list requires crushing before the compound activates. This one releases headspace volatiles passively, achieving 90 minutes of documented repellency confirmed by Osei, Owushu et al. 2023, without a single leaf touched. Deep green broad leaves on a dense upright bush built for summer heat. The plant's serious growers in warm zones have kept near every outdoor seating area for generations. Zones 10 through 11 perennial, annual in zones 3 through 9 full sun. Well, drained soil. African basil headspace. Volatiles deliver 90-minute repellency without crushing. The only plant on this list with documented passive protection, confirmed by Osei, Owushu et al. 2023 in the Journal of Chemistry published by Wiley. One $5 seasonal plant positioned near any outdoor seating area. Works through an entire evening without a single leaf touched. No spray, no candle, no purchase beyond the plant itself. Most American growers substitute sweet basil thinking the Ocimum species are interchangeable. Wrong species. Entirely different compound profile. Zero repellent value. That substitution mistake costs one full summer of passive protection that a $5 correct plant would have delivered without any effort. Position African basil directly beside any outdoor seating and let it work. No crushing, no preparation, no effort beyond placement. Earlier at the start of this video, I mentioned a retired homeowner in Ohio who sprayed DET every June evening while 2 working plants grew ignored at the edge of her yard. That story is coming right now. Earlier at the start of this video, I mentioned a retired homeowner in Ohio who sprayed DET every June evening while 2 working plants grew ignored at the edge of her yard. This is that story. A Zone 5 grandmother in her 60s had spent $180 the previous summer on sprays and wrong plants, until a neighbor who had studied university extension profiles on nepetalactone walked her to the wild catnip and lemon balm growing untouched at her own property line. That summer, she spent $0 on sprays. 2 plants she had ignored for 10 years delivered every evening on her Zone 5 porch without a single purchase. Most people clicked away 10 minutes ago. You did not. And plant number 8 is the reason serious growers stay until the end. The one colonial Americans burned at every summer gathering before anyone called it a garden plant. Plant number 8, bee balm. Colonial Americans burned bundles of this plant at every summer outdoor gathering, not for ceremony, not for fragrance. Because its thymol compound masks human scent from mosquitoes, the same mechanism documented in time. Confirmed across extension sources, ragged lavender, pink flower heads rise on tall upright stems through midsummer, the kind of plant that defined the edge of every serious American farmstead garden from the Carolinas to New England. Zones 3 through 9, full sun to partial shade, moist, well-drained soil. Bee balm carries thymol, the same compound documented in time as a confirmed insect deterrent, masking human scent from mosquito olfactory sensors, verified across multiple extension sources. $17 perennial returns. Every spring, across zones 3 through 9, divides freely every season. A permanent border plant that compounds its repellent coverage without another purchase. Most American growers plant bee balm far from seeding areas as a border ornamental. The thymol mechanism only activates when leaves are bruised within arm's reach of where people actually sit. That placement mistake costs every summer evening of protection. The plant was already capable of delivering from 3 feet away. Plant bee balm within arm's reach of seeding. Bruise the leaves before sitting. That is the only position where thymol does what colonial Americans already knew. Plant number 9 holds the strongest menthol concentration in the entire mint family, disrupts mosquito olfactory sensors on contact, but one containment mistake turns it into a garden takeover. Did you believe mint was too invasive to grow intentionally? Be completely honest in the comments. Plant number 9, peppermint. $4 plant spreads to 20 in 2 seasons, and its menthol compound carries the strongest olfactory disruption of the entire mint family, confirmed by USDA extension sources as the most effective mint species for direct skin application against mosquitoes. Glossy bright green serrated leaves on spreading stems that fill any contained bed by midsummer. The plant American grandmothers tucked along every porch edge before menthol became a pharmacy ingredient. Zones 3 through 8, full sun to partial shade, moist soil, contained bed essential. Done. Peppermint's menthol disrupts mosquito olfactory sensors on contact, the strongest mechanism of any mint species for skin application, confirmed by USDA extension sources across zones 3 through 8. $4 plant proliferates to 20 in 2 seasons, a permanent self-expanding repellent investment that never requires another purchase once established in a contained bed. Most American growers allow peppermint to spread directly into open garden beds. Without containment, it takes over neighboring plants and the entire bed requires rebuilding within 1 season. That single containment mistake costs 1 full garden bed and 2 seasons of recovery work that a simple border would have prevented entirely. Contain it with a buried border or dedicated raised bed. That single decision keeps peppermint productive every season ahead. Plant number 10 carries a dual citral and geranial compound profile. Mississippi State University Extension confirmed it among the strongest garden evidence on this list, and most growers plant it in exactly the wrong position. Have you ever grown lemongrass through a cold zone winter? Drop it below. Plant number 10, lemongrass. Mississippi State University Extension confirmed its citral and geraniol dual compound profile among the strongest garden repellent evidence available, and every grower who plants it along a back fence loses that entire advantage immediately. Tall pale green arching blades rise to 6 feet by late summer, a plant that works harder the more people brush against it walking through. Zones 9 through 11 perennial, annual, or container in zones 3 through 8. Full sun, moist, well-drained soil. Lemongrass carries citral and geraniol in a dual compound profile. Mississippi State University Extension listed it among the strongest garden-based repellent evidence available for American growers across zones 3 through 11. $8 plant divides every season in warm zones, producing expanding clumps of free repellent coverage that compound their value permanently without another purchase. Most American growers plant lemongrass along a fence line or property border. Passive placement away from foot traffic means the compound never activates through natural contact once. That positioning mistake costs 1 full season of protection that a walkway placement would have delivered automatically every single evening. Plant lemongrass directly beside any walkway where contact happens naturally. That positioning is the entire difference between a decorative grass and a working repellent. Plant number 11 carries a rosmarinic acid, borneol, and pinene triple compound profile, the most underused smoke repellent in any American backyard. Plant number 11. Sage, 3 compounds, rosmarinic acid, borneol, and pinene, concentrate in the smoke when sage burns outdoors, creating a repellent zone across any seating area that ancestral American households used every summer evening, long before citronella candles existed. Silver, green velvety leaves on a compact mound that asks for almost nothing: full sun, dry soil, and room to breathe. The plant 3 generations of American families grew without ever realizing it was doing 2 jobs at once. Zones 4 through 8, full sun, dry well, drained soil. Burning sage concentrates rosmarinic acid, borneol, and pinene into outdoor smoke, a triple compound repellent zone documented ancestrally across American and European cultures. Confirmed through extension sources. $16 perennial returns every spring across zones 4 through 8. Free smoke repellent every evening from a plant that costs nothing beyond the original purchase. Most American growers treat sage exclusively as a culinary herb, never burning a single stem outdoors, and the plant's most powerful ancestral function goes completely unused every summer. That oversight costs every evening of fire pit protection that a handful of dried stems would have delivered without any additional effort or expense. Dry a handful of stems and throw them onto any outdoor fire before sitting. That single habit activates what 3 generations of American families already knew. Plant number 12 carries the same burn method with its own 3-compound profile, and most American growers have never once taken it beyond the kitchen windowsill. What situation in your yard has defeated everything you have tried? Drop it below. Plant number 12. Rosemary rosmarinic acid, borneol, and pinene, 3 compounds that concentrate into repellent smoke when rosemary burns outdoors. A burn method documented across university extension sources and practiced by American households long before it became a rack seasoning. Dense needle, like silver. Green stems crowned with small blue flowers through late spring. The plant that earned its place on every serious American homestead, for reasons that had nothing to do with cooking. Zones 7 through 11 perennial. Container annual in zones 3 through 6. Full sun, dry well, drained soil. Rosemary's rosmarinic acid, borneol, and pinene concentrate into repellent smoke when burned outdoors. A 3-compound burn method, confirmed across university extension sources as a documented ancestral mosquito deterrent. $17 perennial in zones 7 through 11, returns every spring. A container annual in colder zones, delivering free smoke repellent every evening from stems that cost nothing beyond the original plant. Most American growers use rosemary exclusively in cooking. The outdoor burn method goes completely untried every summer, and the plant's most powerful function never activates once. That oversight costs every fire pit evening of protection that a handful of dried stems would have delivered without a single additional purchase. Dry a bundle and place it directly onto any outdoor fire before the evening begins. That unlocks the 3-compound profile rosemary has always carried. Plant number 13 was so powerful, grandmothers rubbed it onto clothing before going outdoors. Polgon compound, 400 years of documented repellent history. But there is a critical safety signal attached to it that most growers have never been told. Plant number 13. Pennyroyal colonial Americans called it the mosquito plant Polgon compound. Over 400 years of documented insect repellent history confirmed across extension sources. The herb grandmothers tucked into clothing and hat bands every summer before DEET existed. Low-spreading mats of bright green leaves with tiny purple flower whorls. A ground-hugging plant whose repellent history no other herb on this list can match. Zones 6 through 9. Full sun to partial shade, moist well, drained soil. Pennyroyal's Polgon compound has been documented as a colonial American insect repellent for over 400 years, confirmed across extension sources, including the Cape Gazette and verified herbal monographs as the original mosquito plant of American homestead gardens. One $5 plant establishes across zones 6 through 9, a low-maintenance perennial ground cover that spreads quietly and delivers repellent history no catalog plant can replicate. Most American growers who discover pennyroyal apply the essential oil directly to skin. Pelargonium is toxic at any concentration through skin absorption. Leaves on clothing only. Never skin contact, never ingested. That single application mistake carries real health consequences that a $5 plant and one correct habit would have prevented entirely. Leaves on clothing only. Never skin contact, never ingested. That single rule keeps pennyroyal's 400-year repellent history working safely. For households with pets or children, peppermint delivers the same mint family protection with zero toxicity risk. Plant number 14 is on this list for a completely different reason. It is the plant millions of Americans buy every summer, expecting a passive barrier that science confirms never existed. Plant number 14, marigold. Millions of American gardeners have planted marigold borders every summer expecting a passive mosquito barrier. University of Guelph research confirmed zero passive repellency. Pyrethrum only activates in extracted processed form, never released by a living plant. Bright orange and yellow flower heads above dark aromatic foliage. A beautiful border plant that earned its reputation for everything except the one job most Americans bought it to perform. Zones 2 through 11 annual, full sun, well, drained soil. Marigold's pyrethrum compound delivers real insect repellency, only in extracted and processed form. University of Guelph research confirmed zero passive release from a living plant, a finding echoed across garden myths, verified sources. $3 to $6 spent per plant on a passive mosquito border delivers zero measurable protection every summer across millions of American yards, while the working plants on this list sit unplanted. Most American gardeners plant marigold borders across the full garden perimeter, expecting a mosquito barrier that science has never once confirmed exists. Passively, that purchase mistake costs $3 to $6 per plant and an entire summer of biting that a $7 catnip or lemon balm border would have actually stopped. Grow marigolds for their beauty. They earn that border place, but never again for mosquito protection that science confirmed was never there. Plant number 15 is the second myth on this list, a nursery hoax traced to a Dutch horticulturist in the 1980s that has cost American gardeners millions of dollars in wrong purchases every summer since. Have you ever bought a plant labeled mosquito plant at a nursery? Be completely honest in the comments. Plant number 15, scented geranium. Every American garden center sells this pelargonium as Citronella plant or mosquito plant. Arthur Tucker, PhD at Delaware State, confirmed its actual Citronella content at just 0.09%. A hoax traced to a Dutch horticulturist in the 1980s, confirmed by the American Botanical Council as invalid taxonomy. Ruffled pale green leaves with small pink flowers, attractive, fragrant, and carrying less than 0.1% of the compound on its nursery label. Zones 9 through 11 perennial, annual, or container in zones 3 through 8. Full sun, well-drained soil. Pelargonium gravulans contains just 0.09% Citronella content, confirmed by Arthur Tucker, PhD at Delaware State, and corroborated by University of Guelph researcher Surgener. While the real Citronella grass, it mimics carries a verified volatile oil profile recognized by the USDA. $5 to $10 spent per plant on the nursery. Labeled mosquito plant delivers zero measurable repellency. A purchase the American Botanical Council confirmed was built on invalid taxonomy from its commercial origin. Most American gardeners buy this geranium every single summer, believing the nursery label. The wrong pelargonium species. Wrong compound profile. Zero Citronella function delivered. That repeated purchase mistake costs $5 to $10 every season and an entire summer of zero protection. That Citronella grass at the same price point would have actually provided. If the nursery label says Citronella plant and the leaves are ruffled and soft, put it back and find the tall, blue-green arching grass instead. That is the real compound source. Plant number 16 closes this list with a compound that repels mosquitoes and suppresses nearby weeds simultaneously. A $6 perennial border plant doing two jobs quietly in serious American gardens for generations without anyone explaining why. Plant number 16, wormwood. While every other plant on this list targets mosquitoes through a single compound, this $6 perennial delivers absinthin, an allelopathic compound confirmed across extension sources that repels mosquitoes and simultaneously suppresses nearby weed growth along any garden border. Feathery silver, gray foliage with deeply divided leaves on upright stems. The kind of striking border plant serious American growers have divided and replanted quietly for generations without the nursery industry ever giving it a proper label. Zones 3 through 8. Full sun, dry well, drained soil. Wormwood's absinthin compound delivers mosquito repellency, while its allelopathic chemistry simultaneously suppresses weed germination along any garden border, confirmed across extension sources as a dual-function perennial with no equivalent on this list. One $6 plant returns every spring across zones 3 through 8, a permanent border investment that compounds its weed suppression and repellent value wider every single season without another purchase. Most American growers who plant wormwood position it directly beside vegetable beds. Allelopathic compounds slow vegetable root development and reduce yields across the entire neighboring bed. That placement mistake costs one full season of vegetable production that a correct border position away from edibles would have prevented entirely. Plant wormwood along any perimeter border away from vegetable beds. That single placement rule keeps its allelopathic chemistry working for you instead of against your edibles. 3 things about mosquito repellent plants that almost no source puts in one place. And the first one explains why 2 specific plants on this list work 3 times harder when grown side by side than either one planted alone. 3 things about mosquito repellent plants that almost no source puts in one place. Catnip and lemon balm grown side by side produce a combined nepetalactone and citronella field that extension sources confirm performs stronger than either plant alone. One $13 combined investment that covers any seeding area more completely than a $150 spray budget. The correct crushing method doubles oil release. Press both palms together with leaves between them and drag slowly. Most American growers rub leaves between 2 fingers and release less than half the available compound concentration. One container arrangement creates a natural repellent zone around any patio seating. Catnip front left, lemon balm front right, citronella grass centered behind. 3 plants, $121 investment. A repellent triangle that covers every seat without a single spray purchased. June through August is the peak mosquito window across every American growing zone. Perennials planted now establish before mid-July. Growers who wait lose the entire summer and face a full year before the next establishment window opens. Here is exactly where to begin, based on your zone. Right now, here is exactly where to begin. Zone to plants to dollar. Zones 3 through 7. Catnip, lemon balm, lavender, catmint, bee balm, peppermint, sage, and wormwood are all cold hardy perennials. $150 investment planted this month returns every spring, expands every season, and permanently replaces zones 8 through 11. Citronella grass, African basil, lemongrass, and lantana grow as permanent perennials. $126 investment planted this month divides and expands every season, replacing a spray budget that has delivered nothing measurable for years while these plants sat unplanted at the nursery. Miss this June planting window and your first full season of real protection waits a complete year. The mosquitoes will not wait with you. You now know what 30 years of summer spray purchases cost most Americans, and which plants on this list actually stop it. Zone-accurate, dollar-grounded, research-based knowledge that most gardening channels have never assembled in one place. If this video gave you even one plant you had never seriously considered before today, hit like now, drop your state and zone in the comments right now, and tell us which plant surprised you most, the myth or the hidden ancestral one. Your answer helps every grower in this community find the right plant for their zone this June. Subscribe to Natural Verge. Your great-grandmother knew these plants, and we find more of them every single week.